Greetings from sunny Victoria. My name is Garnet Schulhauser, and I am the author of 4 books in the spiritual genre: Dancing on a Stamp, Dancing Forever with Spirit, Dance of Heavenly Bliss, and Dance of Eternal Rapture. All these books are about my dialogue and subsequent astral travels with my spirit guide, Albert. You can find out more information about these books on my website, which is garnetschulhauser.com. I am also a Level 2 Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique, or QHHT, practitioner. This is a modality that allows me to regress clients back to a previous life and to also make direct contact with their higher selves to get the answers to the questions that the clients bring with them to the session. For more information on QHHT, please visit my QHHT website, which is Garnet Schulhauser, QHHT.com. Now, before we get into the serious topic of today, I'd like to relay a funny story I heard recently. It seems that one day a trooper pulls over a priest. As soon as the window rolls down, the trooper can smell alcohol, and then he notices an empty wine bottle sitting on the passenger seat. So he says to the priest, "Have you been drinking?" The priest says, "Oh no, I've only been drinking water." And the trooper says, "Then why do I smell wine on your breath?" And the priest looks at the empty wine bottle and he shouts, "Good Lord, he's done it again." Now, the serious topic for today is the question of what are cosmic twins? Well, the answer is, as I've gleaned from sessions with my spirit guide Albert and clients on QHHT sessions, is that cosmic twins are clones that live in a parallel dimension. Now, this all began because way back when creation first started, there was just one singularity of energy. And then the source decided to span out and fill the void with its energy and matter so that it could explore the void and create a vast new universe, which the source did. But the source programmed this universe to split into 2 universes at random times. And that happened. So the first universe became 2 universes which initially were identical at first. But then as time progressed, these 2 universes slowly evolved into slightly different formats due to the random interaction of their energy and matter and the free will actions of their life forms. Well, this process of universes splitting has been continued ever since then, and there are now countless different parallel universes that exist in the many different dimensions of our universe. Now, the interesting thing is that when a universe splits into 2, all of the life forms existing in that universe, in all the various planets and star systems that may be forming part of that universe, all of those life forms also split into 2. So essentially, where you had one life form in one universe, after it splits, you now have 2 universes with 2 identical life forms or clones, one existing in each parallel universe. Now, when a life form is cloned through the splitting of a universe, its soul also continues to occupy both of the original life form and its clone, because a soul has the capability of occupying more than one life form at the same time. And then when those 2 clones perish and their physical bodies die, the soul facets, the 2 facets that were in one in each different clone, are reunited on the spirit side. Now, one of the features of universe splitting is that the life forms existing in a particular universe are not aware that that universe has split. So in fact, the universe you're living in could well have split during your lifetime and you would not have any knowledge of it. This all brings up a very interesting question. If you have a clone in another universe, it would be very interesting to see how the life of that clone has developed in comparison to your own, for better or for worse. When you look back at your life, you will have realized there was many different times when you reached a major decision point, a decision you had to make which would have a significant effect on the rest of your life. And you may wonder, what would have happened if I had made a different choice? When you had to choose from two equally attractive job offers, you may wonder what would have happened if you had chosen the other job. And what would have happened if you had missed the dance where you met your spouse? Would you have married someone else? What would your children be like if you had married someone else? It is certainly possible that your cosmic twin could have made different choices at each of these different decision points, and as a result, their life may be much different from the one you have lived, and it could be either for better or for worse. Wouldn't it be very interesting if you could view the life of your clone to see how their life had unfolded based upon the many different decisions they may have made during their life from the ones that you made? And you might look at this in some ways as thinking, well, it turns out that I made the better choices, or in some cases, you may realize that your clone made better choices than you did. Unfortunately, we are not allowed to view the lives of our clones while we're continuing to have our journey on this planet Earth. But the good news is that once your physical body dies, you'll be able to go back to the spirit side, and there you can indeed view the life of your clone, or maybe have more than one clone, and that would be very gratifying to see how their life unfolded. And it could be that in the end result, they lived a much better life, or perhaps you did. In any event, it would be very much of a learning experience to see how things could have played out differently at all these various decision points in your life. In the meantime, while we're still living on planet Earth, we will have to live our lives without knowing how our clones are doing in other parallel universes. But that thought will certainly give us some food for thought. And as I mentioned, once we transition back to the spirit side, we will be able to see how our clones fared compared to our current lives on Earth. Well, that's all for now, folks. Enjoy your journey, and remember to keep on dancing.